everyone, time to do card of the day. Now for those of you who are new to the page, it's so lovely to have you here. Now every day I do a daily video and the deck that I use is the Faulkner Tarot. Now this is the first modern day photographic tarot deck, alright? It uses images of people and real life situations, so you're going to be able to relate to these cards. Now this is also the deck that I teach with. There's a 12-week certificated course. Upon completion you will receive a certificate from Faulkner, who is the creator of the Faulkner Tarot, and she is such a wonderful lady. Now just as I was shuffling then, a card jumped out. So whenever a card jumps out, it's very relevant to the reading. In our case, it's our card of the day. So we have the 10 of Pentacles today. Now this is the very last card in the Faulkner Tarot, and it's very much about realising that actually money isn't important to us. What is important is the family. It's our loved ones that are behind closed doors. You know, we can have all the money in the world, but I just feel that family at this time is important. It has to be our focus. Alright, so I also do feel as well that with this card there are links to inheritance. Now if you think about it, maybe not so much nowadays, but in days gone by, relatives would leave their homes to family members. Okay, so that's where the inheritance side comes in. But do you know what? It's all. I just want to say, keep it in the home today. Family is so important, and I just feel that we should be doing everything in our power to protect them. I almost want to shut ourselves away today actually from the outside world. Just focus on who's behind those doors, because at the end of the day they are the only ones that matter. Alright, so I'm going to give you a Brian card. Now again, for those of you who don't know, who are new to the page, Brian Copthorne is Rhiannon's main spirit guide, and he has his own deck. And these are the cards, 35 cards in total, and they're a modern day oracle card. Now, the theory or the rule really behind Brian's deck is, if you don't want to know the answer, it's quite simple. Don't ask the question. He can be blunt, he can be quite to the point, shall we say. Those of you who know are probably giggling at this point. But he does actually say everything how it is, and whenever I do a reading, whether it's a Celtic cross or a love reading or a work reading, I will always finish the reading with either one to three Brian cards, and he will always validate what has been said in the reading. But it's just a nice way of bringing a reading to a close. And I know many of my students that I've taught the 12-week course for, you know, they're following through and they're doing the same. They're completing their readings with a Brian card. So let's see what Brian has to say to us this morning. Okay, Brian, what do we need to know? What's coming up on Tuesday morning for us? I love it when a plan comes together. Success. Pat yourself on the back as all that hard work and effort has paid off. What a lovely card for this Tuesday morning. I still feel as if we're talking about family for some reason. I feel very family orientated today. It's almost like I just want to wrap all your loved ones in a little bubble and just keep you all behind your own closed doors. Beautiful, beautiful card. So let's just finish off with one of my crystal cards. Now each crystal has a deviation meaning in the same way that tarot cards do. So ideally, I'm hoping in very, very soon, I'm going to be able to do crystal readings just with 60 crystals. So, but this is kind of like my stepping stone by having the meanings on the backs of these cards, because as you can imagine there's quite a few that we need to learn, I need to learn. But crystals are remarkable and they really can help a situation, you know, as long as we sort of cleanse it, we program it for what we want it to do. Crystals are a fantastic part of life. Okay, so what do we need to know today from our crystals? Okay, labradorite. Now this is my favourite stone, and I know we had it last week actually. Now I do believe with this one, a sudden change of circumstance is going to bring you what you want. Now this is almost like a magical stone. It's like the crystal of illusion as well. But I do want to say, just be careful what you wish for. Okay, so be very clear and be very concise with your words. All right. Now I also want to give you today, be ready to receive some honest answers. Now, this might not be what you expect to hear. Alright, so I'm going to leave those with you. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the morning. Lots of love. Bye.